a 2001 Shasta Freeport. It's a 29-foot Class C motorhome that we have completely renovated to make it into our own little tiny home.
Did you know if you list your van with Outdoorsy, you can earn up to $50,000 a year? Check the link in the description to find out how.
Welcome to our kitchen. It's small but mighty. We do have an oven and a 3 stovetop burner. So really a full kitchen. We have a microwave up here and then a really good sized fridge. For being in an RV, this is actually a giant fridge. So we have plenty of space in here for all of our food, at least a week's worth for the both of us. There's a few other little drawers, storage drawers around here that we use. This is mostly like our pantry cabinet up here. One of my favorite parts about the kitchen though is our spice rack, which we took off a door on this cabinet in order to make this spice rack, and I don't know, it's so convenient to have. We use so many spices when we cook. I love to cook, so that was something that was important to have even in this space. Our stove runs off propane. Our fridge is a 3-way fridge, which means it can run off propane, electricity, or the battery, which is really nice. We have all those options for when we're in different situations. We do have a little door here that separates the bedroom from the front half of the RV, which is nice to actually have somewhat privacy while living in an RV still. So this is our bathroom. We do have a fully functional bathroom here. We have our sink and our RV toilet. The bathroom is really fun. Being in such a small space, we get to do like a little more creative things. So we did our little wall that my husband painted, I really love in here. And then the one weird thing about our RV is our shower is actually across from here. So we'll have to come over here to see the shower. So in this corner is our shower. This was a big upgrade here. We had this shower previously was just like an enclosed glass, and we took that out and built these half cedar walls. So just being in a small space, you know, any way you can give yourself more room, that's kind of what we did here. So our shower feels a lot bigger now. Plus it smells like cedar every time we shower, which is super nice. It's like a mini spa. We have a 40-gallon freshwater tank, and we usually keep about 2 extra 6-gallon tanks with us as well, and that'll keep us off the grid for at least a week. We also have 2 holding tanks, our black and our gray, 30 gallons each, I believe. So yeah, we can usually stay off grid for at least a good week with all of that set up. So this is our bedroom. We do have a queen size bed in here, which is really nice to have. We have another little fun wall my husband Ryan painted, and then we each have our own closets. So on each side of the bedroom, you can kind of see our closets. Hi, Diane. So there are decent sized closet spaces. We can fit everything we need in there, and we have a little more storage above there. Our bed also lifts up for additional storage, so we keep stuff like our hiking gear, our shoes, some extra clothes and blankets underneath the bed as well. So this is our main living room area. It's changed quite a bit from what it was originally when we bought it. This used to be a couch on this side, and then like the RV dinette on this side. This walkway was a lot more narrow, so we wanted to open it up and make it feel a little bit bigger in here. So we did that by building this custom couch over here, and then we have our workspace or desk on this side. And then a little just storage shelf for all of our office supplies. We have a little printer that fits up here perfectly. So this has been a really great workspace. We both work from home, so having that like dedicated space was really important to us. Underneath the couch is also a lot of storage area, so this lifts up. Underneath it is our furnace, some additional storage, and then our inverter that is connected to our batteries that allows us to have power when we're off grid. This cab space is one of my favorite parts of the whole RV, so we changed up a lot up here as well. We built these shelves to fit our record player and all of our records, as well as made a little herb garden up here. So we built these little shelves so we could have all of our little plants and pots up here. And this is one of our newest renovations in the whole RV. We just did this pretty recently, this driving area. So we updated this with new paint, seat covers, all these little fun things that we did up here. Also in this living room area, we have all these overhead storage compartments. We have like our dishes, what's in here. We also keep appliances, different things. There really is a lot of storage in this RV, which is nice. So we're pretty big tea drinkers, so we wanted a dedicated little area for our tea and coffee that we have over in this little corner. My biggest tip for anyone who really wants to start this lifestyle but maybe doesn't know how or where to start or doesn't have the money, right away to buy a $50,000 Sprinter van is really start where you are and with what you can do and make it work. We started with a $5,000 13-foot trailer. It was 70 square feet total, but it got us on the road, and now we've been able to kind of, make upgrades along the way. But whatever you need to do to get out there, even if it's just a minivan or whatever it is you need to make your dream happen, go for it and you won't regret it. We've actually traveled full-time since June of 2019. We bought our first travel trailer. Then it was a 13-foot super small vintage like canned ham trailer. It was really cute, but originally it was just supposed to be for like a 6-month-long trip. At the time we were living in St. Louis. We were both working a ton and we were just burnt out and wanted to go, try to travel for a few months and just get away. But we ended up falling in love with this lifestyle, and in April of 2020 we bought this bigger RV so it would be a little easier to live in for the two of us. And so we've had this now for I guess a little over a year and a half. It took us about 3 months to do all of the renovations, but we really just wanted to live a lifestyle where we were able to go where we wanted, do what we want, spend time with each other, spend time in nature, versus spending all of our time working and paying bills. So we definitely haven't regretted the decision to live this way. We've met so many amazing people along the way and have had so many cool opportunities. And my best advice is, if this is something you've been thinking about and can't get it off your mind, give it a shot. The worst thing that can happen is you don't like it and go back to living a more traditional lifestyle. But I really think it's worth every minute.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you hadn't noticed, we do sell an ebook for how to convert a van. It has over 190 pages of detailed instructions and diagrams, also 25 video tutorials which are specifically for the ebook buyer. Creating a van for many people is obviously a really intimidating project, but I really believe, and I've seen it time and time and time again, that with the right information, anyone can turn out with a pretty decent van conversion. So check the link in the description, subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and drop us a comment if you like this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.